us into lives of depression, yet the only crime committed was to live based on our personalities. An innate quality we only had to comply, whereby the strongest survived their sentence of depression was the weak to their untimely demise, sentenced into exile. We live in a court whereby lawyers are scared to our defense, while others are gripped with fear of getting affiliated. We live in a court full of rights, and slowly we keep losing our true selves. We live in a court called the world, and its cruel societal judges, the critics. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuned into Ghana Poetry Concert live on CJTV. Ghana Poetry Concert is proudly brought to you by CJ Multimedia and the House of Vimming, giving us authentic Indian poetry. We just enjoyed poetry from our brother Game with Redeemed. We had Kobe the Poet, the tall guy. Also come with the story I choose not to tell. And then we had CD Whaler with Temple Wall. And then we had Shaylee Rachel just end the set with Nostalgia. Ladies and gentlemen, more poetry installed for you, and then we're gonna start the next set quickly. The link for the YouTube page broke, so please refresh the page and then watch it on the new link. But on Facebook, we're still live on Ghana Poetry Concert. YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, leave the comments coming in, and your life will never be the same. The next set of performances are gonna be Da Costa the Poet. We're gonna have the Skirmish. We're gonna have MOT, and then we're gonna have King David. So please take note of that. We have Da Costa the Poet, the Skirmish, MOT, and then King David for the next set. Please take note of that. So Da Costa is going to give us a piece titled Change. And then we're going to have the Skirmish give us the last wish. The last wish. The last wish. And then we're also going to have MOT with Agape Love, and then King David with We Surrender Some. I think we are ready with the Skirmish, right? There's the Skirmish ready. The Skirmish is ready. Okay, so then we're going to take the Skirmish first, and then it follows by Da Costa the Poet, Change. And then we have MOT with Agape Love, and then King David follows with We Surrender Some. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. Tag your friends in, and your life will never be the same. God bless you.
Welcome to my campaign rally. Choboy! Choboy! Oh, make a choboy, I'm on Jesu ye. Choboy! Choboy! Aha! Over ages, we wake up to the waves of promises washing the shores of our ears. The reason we are in tears was not because of the failure of the promises, but the wastage of our resources. Wait, haven't you heard the tale about the vulture? Its mistake was to procrastinate, but yours was to hallucinate. We always complain of our leaders. Yes, they lead us, but yet we keep still to our negative behavior. In the end, what happens? So if we will pray, we will tell God that please, 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 bet us a change. Bless the ghetto youth hustle and the Akpakpakpa movement. Choboy! Choboy! Be the change that you seek. Okay, let me demonstrate. Teachers Union, just last week, your cries were straight. Yet, lucky for you, it was giving a blind eye, not even a bone straight. You could have flexed with it. Good shepherds, you've let the sheep go astray. Your interest is in the tithe and offering, leaving us to daily suffering. You've put our dreams to sleep on a pillow, yet you continue to promise us of a better tomorrow. Of course, I know the system is working. Inflation is climbing. The dollar is running. Yes, prices are rising. Yes, but the city is crawling. Debt is on the phone calling. But who would answer? IMF. Oh, brother. You love your partner, but you still cheat. See, allow the big men to bamba with their slave queens, you hypocrite. Choboy! Choboy! See, let's deceive the people and cover our mess. If it is good, say it is worse. And if it is worse, say it's for the best. Let all party men keep a standing ovation. Yes. Ignore them. Ignore the citizens. Their persecutions, oh, they have a short memory. So it won't even last the test of time. Take this motivation and cast your vote. Sell me your mandate. Buy yourself the wrong candidate. Of course, that's what we do. Don't we? No wonder ballots turn bullets. Our devotion was to defend the nation, not party faithfuls. But that fat brown envelope, it has blinded the eyes of our leaders, so they have forgotten what they were voted for to lead us. But it's your fault. You took salt, you took sugar. So the only thing they are left with to show us is pepper. Choboy! Choboy! Let's be the voice of change. If not, no matter how loud my voice, it will be like an amplified noise. God bless our homeland. Hey, but they've sold all the lands, leaving us homeless. The only say we have is galamsey. The only year we have is kayaye. And no cry no wako krom na o pebre bia bono betiane abaye. Hey, my people are selfish. My leaders, they care less about the woman who sells fish. We lament, and it's not even for a moment. Flood sweeps the floors and streets. Our voices are drawn and is heard no more. Thanks to religion and politics, you can't even take a stand. And we are divided into fractions. So here lies the case. We enjoy the pain they administer. The Bible calls them a brood of viper. Yes, from you sitting here, to the DC, to the minister. We choke our gutters and blame our leaders. No wonder they enjoy the fruit of our labors. Yes. Es gracia, my goodness. Even God take 1 out of our 10 of our monthly story, but they, on the other hand, take 10 and leave us 1. Please show genuine love to God and humanity. Whether you are part of DC, PP, Huang, Choboy. Choboy. Let's build a change. Nation building, but we refuse to be the laborers. Cut the national cake, please. Share it fairly among the citizens. Enough of the friends and family affairs. Enough of the talk. Let's be the change we seek. I'll do this, I'll do that. Promises when you know it's not even your basic task. Let's drop a new propaganda. Let's label it an agenda for a prosperous Africa. Let's be the landlord who doesn't give room to corruption, injustice, and selfishness. Let's practice what we preach and make resources get to everyone's reach. Let's be the change we seek. Or, wait. We can put up a sanctuary for the God who lives within. The children can study under trees, right? Thank you.
At CJ Multimedia, we have a wide range of LED display screens for your church programs, corporate events, musical concerts, and all other events. Our LED display screens are of high quality in terms of displaying live video feed, pictures, and motion graphics. Due to our high specs, their brightness allows them to be used anywhere, whether indoor or outdoor, and are very visible from a far distance. We're also able to customize our LED display screens to suit all your set designs and to fit into any shape or form of your choice. Call us now on 0302 220 715 or 054 505 9319. CJ Multimedia. We are the masters.
The most notorious criminal in Africa, the skirmish, has been apprehended and is ready to be executed. Any last words?
Have my outfit designed like a man of the law. For I may not have ruled in a courtroom, nor have I ever been called to the bar, but have it anyway, for it is my last wish. Have my casket designed of mirror black, so that the congregation will not slack in dressing when it comes to dressing in the colors of red and black. Black may be a bad color for me, but have it anyway, for it is my last wish. Have the flag of my favorite school wrapped around me. For if I ever lived again in another part of the world, I would still love to be a man within that wears the colors of black and white. Let the voice of the choir master speak my soul. Nor have I ever been a singer, but have it anyway, for it is my last wish. Have the colors blue and a touch of white for all my reeds. For I may not appreciate colors that are aside blue and white. Blue is most appreciated, but lemon green might be tolerated as well. At my departure, have my casket tossed and twined. I may have lived a solemn life, and you might not like the idea, but have it anyway, for it is my last wish. Have the colors red put around my coffin to show that I was a viper and I wasn't just a person that just lived. I am somebody. I am somebody. And I tell you again, I am somebody. I wasn't just a person that just lived. You might see me to be a criminal, but have it anyway, for it is my last wish. Have my best friend read about me in the most noble way. I might not have lived noble, and you might not like the idea of a lie, but I may not be here anyway, so lie. Lie anyway, for it is my last wish. My last wish. This is my last wish. Thank you.
CJ TV Studio has a professional ultra-modern television studio available for rentals. Our studio is equipped for the most demanding multi-camera productions of broadcasting quality. CJ TV Studio is ready for use, and the rental price includes a technical crew, camera equipment, lighting, sound, and live video editing. We can also easily make live broadcasts on the internet. Rent our TV studio for your news bulletins, interviews, talk shows, fashion shows, webcasts, religious broadcasts, sports shows, and auditions. Contact CJ TV Studio for appointments on the following numbers: 0302-220-715 or 0545-059-319.
Do you need a place to hold an event or a place to lodge? Joe's Place, located on the West Hills near New Botiano, Accra, is the place for you.
You are welcome to Joe's Place.
We have a state-of-the-art event center, fully equipped with lighting, LED display screens, and sound system. You can hold your live events, live musical concerts, wedding receptions, birthday parties, and church services at our event center. Our wedding reception package includes free decoration of the 200 seating capacity hall. We also provide wedding chairs, tables and covers, flower stands, couple chairs, wedding backdrops. Our 18-bedroom guest house has standard rooms which can be used by 1 or 2 visitors. We provide restaurant services for our guests. You can locate Joe's Place at Red Top, New Botiano, Accra, just some few minutes drive from the West Hills Mall. Please call 0302 961 906.
At CJ Multimedia, we have a wide range of LED display screens for your church programs, corporate events, musical concerts, and all other events. Our LED display screens are of high quality in terms of displaying live video feed, pictures, and motion graphics. Due to our high specs, their brightness allows them to be used anywhere, whether indoor or outdoor, and are very visible from a far distance. We're also able to customize our LED display screens to suit all your set designs and to fit into any shape or form of your choice. Call us now on 0302 220 715 or 054 505 9319. CJ Multimedia. We are.
So allow me to tell you about it all. My own experience of it all. He loves unconditionally well. His love knows no lies. Who knows what I'm talking about here? Anyone? I'm talking about Jesus here. I'm talking about the same man who died for sinners. I'm talking about the man who left heaven's glory, came down to this earth to bear your guilt and mine. This is the same love that yearns to reach all sinners. This is the love of the man that said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." How do we begin to comprehend something so great and mighty? A love that you and I don't even have to work for. A love that's pure. A love that's sure. A love that can cure loneliness and depression. A love that can heal every wound in our souls. A love that pours out but never runs out. It's such a blessing to be loved by a God who loved us before we knew we needed his love. Who touched us before we knew we needed his touch. It's such a blessing to be loved by a God who will send his one and only Son to us while we were still unlovable sinners. Death or life can't separate the love of God from us. Angels or rulers can't stop it. The devil himself can't destroy it. Things present or things to come can't dismantle it. No type of power can break it. No height or depth can shake it. Nothing at all can separate the agape love that comes to us from the Father. There is no conditions, no restrictions. See, an addict like me, yet Jesus gave the final verdict. This kind of love is more than the love of a mom or a dad. It's more than the love of a husband or a wife. This kind of love is more than the love of our beloved, who we call our chuchumuchu. This kind of love comes from the Father in heaven, who eliminates all kinds of burden. His love is kind. It is timeless, yet always on time. Unconditional. Troubles come. It's a symptom of living on this sinful land. He got you in his arms like footprints in the sand. He looked down and he blessed me with mercy. He said to me, "My son, leave this to me to set you free." How can one single man die for all mankind? How can he open the eyes to him that is blind? The God of love is a wonderful name. What a privilege it is for me, his name to proclaim, to tell forth his glory at home and abroad, to teach guilty sinners the great love of God. I became a passionate follower, knowing his love is far greater than tongue or pen can even tell. His love forgives when wrong. His love restores when gone beyond. His love gives joy when sad. In your loneliness, he wraps you with warmth. His love covers you with a garment of praise and shows you that you're a precious jewel. Therefore, do not be troubled in the darkness. Have no fear and do not panic in the storm. For there is no situation on earth that can prevent the love of God from reaching you. So now, before I leave, I got something to tell you. They say if a man runs after a man, it is a chase. If a man runs with men, it is a race. But if you decide to run with Christ, it is grace. So why don't you join the race and chase after the divine grace and avoid disgrace to embrace his grace in order to be able to continue with the Christian race? Christ, they say, was born in a manger. He lived as a stranger, always in danger. He became a teacher who separated the mixture. In a nice gesture, he had the nice structure shown by a big picture. He felt the torture which created a puncture right in his finger, but not in anger. His life was a mystery, but became a history. This is you and I, our ministry. Thank you.
not with tunes bursting from our lips, but with our hearts and actions, we all sing this song. When we choose work time and play time over quiet time, and we refuse to pray. When quiet time becomes quick time, and we sink in the quicksand of fame than rather live in His name. When game apps and social media replace the Bible, and we are too shy to hold the compact Bible and spin round and round like compact disc, then we are actually saying, unto Jesus we surrender some. When we schedule worship to only Sundays, and the chapel becomes our rendezvous to meet Jesus like some potential business partner. When we part ways with our partners over the least squabble, and then we polish church jargon like some Christian squabble. When we are willing to give God our tithe, but refuse to give Him our time, then we are actually saying, unto Jesus we surrender some. When we are always in church and always giving, but practice the wrong kind of living. When the only time we feel like peeing is during offertory and fundraising. When we ask God to take every part of us except our pockets, then we are actually saying, unto Jesus we surrender some. When we take communion bread and drink communion wine, but still refuse to commune with the Lord. When we partake of the Lord's Supper, but still dine with the devil. When worldly pleasures and life's troubles, when our fears and our worries choke our faith. When we are faithful to God only when it's convenient, and in our inconvenience we forget that His grace is sufficient, and that the one who has called us is sufficient, then we are actually saying, unto Jesus we surrender some. He who surrendered His all, His only begotten Son, so that our sins could be forgotten. He who has given us all things pertaining to life and godliness demands that we also give Him our all in all. Give Him your tithe and give Him your time. Like Hannah, give Him your offering and give Him your offspring. Give Him your alms and give Him your alms. Give Him your last pesewa and give Him your first fruit. Give Him your heart and give Him your life. Surrender to His will and let Jesus take the wheel. Sing to Him in good times and sing to Him in bad times. Dance to Him when you're in Gucci shoes and dance to Him even when you're in Chaliwote. Worship Him all week and in all meekness. Let Him be your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Surrender your lavender and your veranda to Him. Give unto Him until it hurts you no more what it costs you. Because it cost Him. So let it cost you too. Like a prisoner of war, surrender to this Commander-in-Chief. Thank you.
Let me take you through history. To the day God saved me and gave me a new name. To the day I became a new creation. You see, I was walking down the street. I was all alone, so empty. I was in pain, hoping to find a place to self-heal my hurt. But all I saw was darkness. You see, darkness had engulfed my being, my inner self. I was so left alone, so left in the dark and didn't seem to find my way back. The tears, my sorrows, the nights I had to cry myself to sleep. I had no one by my side, no one to call a friend, no soul to help me call it an end. And there I was, all alone in darkness. Having no friend to call my own. I wish I was never born. I wish I was never created. And if God knew me before I was born, did He really plan for me to be in darkness? Or as Christians say, God's ways are not my ways, I guess. So then they took me to court.
clouded in the dark. Then they accused me of lying, of cheating, of fornicating, of stealing, of destroying my body, the temple of the judge who ruled over the case. And obviously I stood there with nothing to say. All I saw was smiles on the face of darkness as tears rolled down my eyes, forming pools on the table I faced with no one to defend me. My odds were lost. I had played with the devil and I was bought, but unknowing to me was someone. This is where it switches up. Someone who saw my pain. Someone who watched as the judge listened to all evidence brought by you, Mr. Prosecution. Yes, you, darkness. Someone who watched and listened as the judge rolled down my case in front of me. Then the doors of the court flung open, and a great light shone all around us. This light was so bright that darkness was out of sight. His garment was so white, so beautiful and delicious to be my diet. Now, darkness. Where's that smile? What? You thought you had victory? I mean, this man walked right into my desk and cleared my slate, giving me a chance to start again. Then I believed what I heard when he said on the cross, that it is finished, that his blood will bathe us and give us new beginnings. When he said it is finished, that his blood will bathe us and cleanse us from the sin that estranged us to the devil who claimed us and give us a new name. Now I believe. Now I can boast of a friend. A friend who never introduced me to sex or girls. A friend who never told me to go to clubs and pool parties. All he did was to tell me to read the Bible, pray to him, and he will be at my beck and call. I'm introducing you to my friend today. He has no social media accounts. All you need to do is to read the Bible and you know his life history. He's Jesus Christ. Most people choose to call him the Savior. But to me, he is my Messiah. Thank you.
Every road got a bend, and every life has an end. Broken homes, who can mend? Every road got a bend, and every life has an end. Broken homes, who can mend?
Every road has got a bend, so has every life an end. But broken home, I ask, who can mend? At the tender age of 10, my life was left in my hand. Upon the streets where broken men find it hard to meet, I had to compete, cause in my face stared defeat. I hustled, yes, tussled. I thought that not too many former tassi. Yet my only wrong was to be born by a mother and a father who never cared what the future held for me. My only consolation was that I was not the only child in that situation. Many a child of mankind on the street today you still find walking hand in hand. Yes, hand in hand. We've been up the hills with weary limbs and down the vale with naked ribs. We've trod through snowy grounds in torn boots and on brimstones on barefoot. We labored on the high street, while on the galley boulevards worries glared in fleet. We've worn the same apparel of dejection and sorrow, with countless eye hole and in torn pants of misery. We wallow. We had our feet stuck in a muddy pit of dismay for want of luck even to this day. All while we walk hand in hand. Yes, in the cold biting night, you will find us lying on carts and boards. In the cold biting night, you will find us called up underneath rubbers and banners. In the cold biting night, the mosquitoes with their nagging hums of lullaby. Puts us to sleep and suck us as if they donate to the blood bank, all in the cold biting night. And in the hot blazing sun, we are the ones who move up and down the streets of the city begging for a cedi. Life for us hasn't been easy because it is not easy living in the city without a cedi. In the hot blazing sun, we are the ones who wipe your windscreen and you flip onto us a coin. Yes, in the hot blazing sun, we are the ones with trays on our head chasing after cars, screaming out, "Hey, rich oh, pie. Yes, pure rash, PK Mentos. Yes, Polo." Yes, we are the ones with those sounds you hear. We are the ones in the hot blazing sun. We beg for grain of riches and retire to sleep underneath bridges. Just look at my head. For want of education, I've grown bald. Your stillbirth promises are nothing but the heavy loads we carry down the lonely roads, screaming out, "I go, I go, I go." Yet no one listens to our sorrowful cries. We are the ones. So why? Why? Why do you pride yourself a mother in a nation, yet your children wander on the streets without education, swinging on the pendulum of dejection, back and forth, back and forth, back to the fourth and forthcoming? There is a part of us that cries out with Schopenhauer, "Life is an endless pain with a painful end." There is a part of us that cries out with Peter Tosh, "To be poor is a hurtful pain, and living in poverty is a burning shame." There is a part of us that cries out with Maya Angelou, "Life is one big joke, a dance that is walk, a song that is spoke." You see, this tray you find on our heads, in it lies hope. It is true, times are hard, things are difficult, yet in the words of Ellen Keller we see the light, that the world is full of so much problems, yet it is equally full of the overcoming of it. So with the words of Martin Luther King, we say, with this faith we will hew out of our mountains of despair a stone of hope. So this tree on our heads, in it lies hope, and with this hope we still can cope. So I'm trusting you, Mom. I'm trusting you, Dad. I'm trusting you, sister. I'm trusting you, brother. Never let another child grow on the street.
Broken homes, who can mend? Every road got a bend, and every life has an end. Broken homes, who can mend?
The name is Cedi Wheeler. Thank you.
At CJ Multimedia, we have a wide range of LED display screens for your church programs, corporate events, musical concerts, and all other events. Our LED display screens are of high quality in terms of displaying live video feed, pictures, and motion graphics. Due to our high specs, their brightness allows them to be used anywhere, whether in, outdoor, and are very visible from a far distance. We're also able to customize our LED display screens to suit all your set designs and to fit into any shape or form of your choice. Call us now on 0302 220 715 or 054 505 9319. CJ Multimedia. We are the masters.
I'm so glad that you've been. Come on.
Ever wanted a one-stop shop for event equipment rentals? We are your solution with the state-of-the-art equipment. Also, rent a Red Scarlet 5K camera, Black Magic 4K cinema cameras, Phantom dolly tracks, and a 32-feet camera gym. Call us now on 0302 220 715 or 054 505 9319. CJ Multimedia. We are the masters.
Do you need a place to hold an event or a place to lodge? Joe's Place, located on the West Hills near New Botiano, Accra, is the place for you.
You are welcome to Joe's Place.
We have a state-of-the-art event center fully equipped with lighting, LED display screens, and sound system. You can hold your live events, live musical concerts, wedding receptions, birthday parties, and church services at our event center. Our wedding reception package includes free decoration of the 200 seating capacity hall. We also provide wedding chairs, tables and covers, flower stands, couple chairs, wedding backdrops. Our 18-bedroom guest house has standard rooms which can be used by 1 or 2 visitors. We provide restaurant services for our guests. You can locate Joe's Place at Red Top, New Botiano, Accra, just some few minutes drive from the West Hills Mall. Please call 0302 961 906.
not too long ago.
war began in our world. A war against mankind. A battle against invisible enemies. With our plain eyes, we couldn't see them, so rapidly they were killing us and slowly they were erasing the human race. The only way we can tell if these enemies got hold on us is when they possess our bodies and made us enemies against ourselves. That is the only way we can tell if a human has become possessive. So I see my brother and I can't even shake hands. So sad. So sad, but so tragic. You know, these enemies are like aliens birthed in our own world, but yet they never showed mercy on us. They conquered most of our warriors, so some call them covered. And I don't know if 19 of them landed on our planet to begin this war, so some call them covered. 19. And then quickly they began spreading and developing colonies in various parts of our world. So some also call them the corona virus. Look, at the early stage of this war, they held us captive, slaved us in our homes daily. They broke our families and took away all the joy on our faces. Confirmed cases and number of deaths were always recorded. The world was waging a war against invisible enemies, so with all our powerful weapons, we couldn't even seal them, let alone killing them. Soap, washing of hands, and the running water were the weapons of this war. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? Some say their camera was triggered by that 5G tower. Well, this is just some rumor spreading, so I don't even know how true this is. Doctors and nurses are now there. Warriors for this war. With their weapons of needles, they pull out our blood before they could tell if this enemy got hold on us. If it's too late, then we might not get a chance. We are going to die unless a miracle from above save our lives. So we cry. We cried out to God, God, please come wipe away these tears from our eyes. Your people are perishing in this Christ. People are perishing in this Christ. Soldiers who are trained to be at war now, the watchdogs and our street police are now beating up everybody they see as if everyone is now a thief. Civilians are now the enemies they seek. What kind of war is this? Who brought this? Who caused this? Is it a curse or a blessing? Where people are now receiving benefits. The government now recognizes the poor and every citizen. Each and every day they address the nation and give us recognition. People are now repenting from their sins because they think this is some kind of apocalypse. Hypocrites are now getting their way straight. Believers now pray every day. No smiles on our faces, we can't even breathe. Lockdown, so we manage what we eat. What kind of war is this? With our plain eyes, we can't see them. Because they use the enemies they see as the same enemies to fight against ourselves. Men of God now gather to pray at State House. Well, they pray. They pray for the nation. They pray for the world. God, please come. Our world needs you now. We are afraid to believe that this is your wrath. If it is, Lord, please have mercy because we have sinned and suffered enough. With all the safety measures we take and up the protocols, you are still all we got. Now we have no option than to stay in our home daily. So that without any excuse, we can seek you daily. But our faith are rather fading. No church, so that people could hear a word from the men that you sent to them. From the men that you sent to them. Lockdown. We are all supposed to stay home. What about those whose home are the streets? How much? Where will be their home now? And those who struggle to get that daily square meal to eat, where will be their home now? And we cry out for those countries whose economy are able to reach out. God, please, for such people, do something now. God, please do something now. These were our prayers. These were their prayers and the cry of the people as well. And thanks to God that He answered us. He showed us mercy. And though the war is not over, but I guess the cup of our enemies have run over. That's run over. Yes, I know that though it has left us some hard times, but it is definitely better than those tragic and terrible times. My name is Emekin, and remember, the war It's still not over. So please be careful out there, because this is not a war of retreat and surrender. This is a war that has come to stay with us, maybe forever. Thank you.
Got a poetry concert live on CJTV. Charlie, you guys, you day form. Oh, my studio audience, you guys, you day form. One clap it. All right, we've given you Ghanaian, authentic Ghanaian poetry, spoken word poetry, and literary art. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Are you guys having fun? Are you sure? Are you having fun? Yeah. Mommy, feeling energy. Are you having fun? Yeah. So should we have this next month again? We should have it next month. Okay, because we're doing this in preparation for our maiden grand show. It's going to happen a couple of months from now. So we want you to like the page, Ghana Poetry Concert on Facebook. Like the page, Ghana Poetry Concert. YouTube, Someone the Christ Junkie. Follow us on Twitter, GH Poetry Concert. GH Poetry Concert on Twitter. Instagram is Ghana Poetry Concert. Because when you follow us, you have all the necessary information as to when our next shows are coming on. And as the show comes to an end tonight, if you would love to be a part of our next show, please be on the page, like the page. We'll drop a registration link, I beg your pardon, and then you can just register. You add your name, your number, your location, and then we'll be able to welcome you into the family. This is the third one. We're going to have a fourth one. After that fourth one, then we prepare solely for the maiden edition. So the fourth one will happen in August. So middle of August around the time, we'll have the show. So we'll start rehearsals, God willing, next week. And then we keep going and going and going and going and going. And the next month, I would love to see more females on the show, like I saw the previous month. This month, we only had one lady. So next month, they're all the girls before show up. I get quiet. We don't go do show, make the boys date up. Only girls. Action. My director, Action and Jerry, make we do the poetry because the only girls in Kwa. Or girls in Kwa. Because the boys, they're plated for this water.
So, the next
episode, the next show.
The next show, no.
You want girls in Kwa? Oh, Pebema, a man in Bema do so system, Nimti, man in Bra. Meda say Action ni Jerry Akasadia fine, young man, ladies and gentlemen. So please keep it locked right here. CJTV. Want to say a big thank you to CJTV for partnering with us and supporting the show. CJTV Studios. You need it for a concert, virtual events, live band, auditions. You need it for a series. You need it for concerts, whatever you need. CJTV Studios is the place for you. Action, Jerry will sort you out and give you a great, great production like they've given us tonight. CJ Multimedia has trusses, LED screens like this, lighting, stage, whatever you need for your events, your concerts. Please contact at CJ TV, CJ Multimedia. We are located at La Paz behind the ADB Bank. Use Abrantia Sport as your landmark, or you can use the Ashanti Home Touch as your landmark because we are next to Ashanti Home Touch. My name is the first chapter of the book of Psalms. My name is Samuel the Christ Junkie. I'm leaving you guys shortly. But before I leave, they said Charlie today for perform giveaway. So I'm going to do a song. I want my studio audience to help me with the song. And then we go. You understand? So, Jerry, if the beats make ready, make we flow. Are you guys ready to sign out with me? And then I'll call some of the artists that are here to join us on stage. And then we tackle it. Hey. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so, it be so. So anything I say, you respond, it be so. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. The energy they low. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. We didn't come to play, oh. We came to jump and give you poetry. It be so, hey. We didn't come to play. We came to jump and give you poetry. It be so, hey. We didn't come to play, oh. We came to jump and give you poetry. It be so. Sister, you dey go church every time. No, they mean say you be born again. It be so. Brother, you dey go church every time. No, they mean say you be born again. But if you believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is King and you confess your sins, you go be saved. It be so. Believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is King and confess your sins, you go be saved. Hey, I didn't come to play, oh. I came to tell you Jesus is the only way. Hey, we didn't come to play. We came to tell you Jesus is the only way. It be so. Hey, we didn't come to play, oh. We came to tell you Jesus is the only way. It don't be so. It be so. Don't be so. Don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. We didn't come to play. We came to tell you Jesus is the only way. Tonight, we didn't come to play, oh. We came to only give you poetry. It be so, hey. We didn't come to play. We came to give you poetry. Spoken word. It be so, it don't be so. Don't be so. Alright, take. From a mere boy to a king, feeling like I'm David. Son of God, riding on his glory like a Harley on the Snarl Road. Still headed straight to heaven. God, I thank you for your love and your protection. I often thank you. Without a reason at the back of my mind, like Nike, I just do it like the hair on my big head. It comes naturally, so when it's time to praise, it can be quiet like a cemetery. I'm happy to be alive, not 6 feet beneath the ground. Skeletons, he died for me. Someone like you, even Adele, in him I found pleasure. Not from this world, that be why he be my sweetie, yo. No be Raquel. Sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. No be Raquel. I said sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. No be Raquel. Sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. Sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. Sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. No be Raquel. Sweetie, yo, sweetie, yo. No be Raquel. So 1, 2, everybody go. Hey, it be so. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Ghana poetry folk, I'm your guy. Hey, it don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. You can pre-register for the next edition. Hey, it don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Ghana poetry concert on Facebook. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Follow on IG and Twitter too. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Ghana poetry concert, Ghana poetry concert. Hey, it be so. Hey, I dey see King David. Then he wear some shades. It be so. That be the same way God they shade me from the enemy. It be so. Hey, I'll be freestyle, oh. You know be giddy giddy but freestyle. It be so. Hey, I dey see Kobe the poet. Back then, it be Kobe the star. It be so. Me, 13 years, I be star already. OG. It be so. Hey, King David, Kobe the poet. It be so. My name be Psalm. So I dey relate to King David. It be so. I mean, the book of Psalms, King David. You know, I dey relate. It be so. Hey, I dey speak wise words too. You go fit call them Proverbs. It be so. You know, King David. It be in. Proverbs. It be so. Nah, it be like you be slow, cause Proverbs be Solomon. I be, you know, son of David. Yeah. I'll be freestyle, oh. I know the joke, cry. I dey have fun. It be so. I dey see Game. Isaac Game. It be so. Isaac cry. Then we be for the Bible. It be so. Hey, where that thought day? But you go feel hold on to that thought. It be so. Da Costa. I don't know. It the cost, sir. Petrol. It the cost. Nanado, you for do something about time. Nanado, do something about the fool. Don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Nanado, them say do something about the fool. It don't be so, don't be so, don't be so. Aha, hey. Who else are they see? Skirmish. You dey like skirmishes. I dey like the way you dey hold your phone. It be so. Every day you dey on your phone. You know they like put down for down crack. You dey like snap why? The way I dey snap on the mic they be. It be so. Hey, I dey see action. Hey, Daka Williams action. It be be so. Hey, Jerry Emergency, sound engineer, director, he be so. Hey, as you be the chop the pie, you for invite me, but you know they won't invite me. He be so. Hey, I dey talk on stage, I dey rap, I dey rhyme, I dey talk on stage. He be so. I dey see say Mauli they dance for there. Oh, Mauli apa. So, hey, Mauli means God day. Mauli means God day. Hey, Mauli means God day. Hey, Mauli means God day. Hey, Wailer. Then swallow Jonah, Mr. Wailer. Today you come swallow the mic on stage, give me poetry. Don't be so. Me, what that small boy did? He be like he go house. He be so. Where Rachel day too? I dey feel nostalgic. He be so, cause he be so be 2009, 13 years ago. He be so. Hey, my name is Salman. You know be so. No be so. We wanna say a big thank you to CJ Multimedia. No be so. To all the fine girls here. You know be so. Hey, to all the fine girls here. You know be so. To all the fine girls where you come. I dey feel you, he be so. I dey see say my guy Jerry they watch you, but I not gonna make it run you. He be Emike. Thank you for the design for the backdrop too. He be so. Next time I go cane you. You know be so. Oh, we go pick up. Don't be so. Hey, you don't be so. Hey, action. Hey, you don't be so.